It's raining data, and NG911 is the storm system. But before you start Googling how to build an ark, let's talk about surviving the flood without needing a paddle. Oh, spoiler alert, AI-powered filtration is your lifeboat. That's coming up next on TiPS, Today in Public Safety.
Welcome to TiPS, Today in Public Safety, your go-to podcast for today's breaking stories and public safety news. Here's your host, Fletch, with today's tips.
Hi, I'm Mark Fletcher. I'm an ENP, and I'm Vice President of Public Safety Solutions at 911 Inform. And you're listening to TiPS, Today in Public Safety. 3 times a week, I cover the top topics and trends in emergency communications. Let's jump in for today. Picture this. The time's 2025 and your NG911 system just lit up like a Christmas tree on steroids. There's video footage from a burning building, IoT smoke detector alerts, a GPS feed showing a family of raccoons fleeing the scene, and someone's smartwatch just sent in their elevated heart rate, because apparently running from a fire gets your pulse going. So what do? Here's the thing, NG911 is a blessing and a curse. The good news is you've got more intel than you've ever had before to help first responders. And the bad news is without proper management, that intel is like drinking from a fire hose while trying not to drown. So here are some tips. Step 1, let AI be your lifeguard. Artificial intelligence isn't just for playing chess or writing poetry and podcasts. It's actually your best defense against data overload. Imagine a system that knows which data to prioritize. Floor plans of the burning building? Definitely useful. Video footage of a passerby yelling, "Oh my God, there's a fire!" while running in circles? Not so much. With AI-powered systems, you can filter crucial data in real time. Think of it as a spam filter for emergencies. Irrelevant noise gets dumped, while the life-saving data is pushed to the top. AI can recognize patterns and prioritize alerts. For example, multiple IoT devices detecting smoke in different rooms could trigger a high-priority response. AI can provide contextual recommendations. Hey dispatch, guess what? This building has got an emergency exit on the north side. Might want to divert the firefighters there. Next, make sure your data ark has compartments. Imagine trying to store a zoo's worth of animals on Noah's Ark without separating the lions from the gazelles. A little bit of chaos there, right? Well, NG911 systems work the same way. You need compartments, aka data segmentation. By categorizing data streams such as video, audio, IoT, geolocation, you prevent the system from collapsing under its own weight. And let's be real, nobody wants to be that dispatcher trying to figure out why the system just crashed because someone uploaded 4K video of their cat escaping the scene. Next, don't forget human resilience. Technology can do a lot, but humans are still the heart of emergency response. Call takers and dispatchers don't need more data. They need better tools to make sense of it. Think about augmented reality glasses that highlight emergency exits on live video feeds, or dashboards that automatically rank incoming alerts by urgency. And it's training that's key here. We're talking about simulations, gamified learning, and a lot of what-if scenarios that can put call takers in high-pressure situations without the real-world consequences. Trust me, nobody wants their first experience with NG911 overload to be during an actual crisis. And lastly, build for failure. Why? Because it will happen. Let's be honest, systems fail, servers crash, networks go down. The key is to design NG911 systems that don't leave you stranded. It's all about redundancy, failover mechanisms, and real-time diagnostics that are your insurance policy. Think about hot swappable servers. If one server goes down, another picks up the slack without missing a beat. Geographic redundancy, spreading your data across multiple locations so that a localized failure doesn't cripple the whole system. And automated alerts. Think of it like smoke detectors for your network infrastructure. Something starts to go wrong, you know about it immediately. So, should you start building the ark? Absolutely. But don't panic. With AI, a little smart design, and a well-trained crew, you'll be riding the NG911 data wave like a pro surfer. That's it for today's episode of Tips Today in Public Safety. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed it. For more updates, insights, be sure to follow me on social media at Fletch911, and you can visit 911tips.com for all our past episodes. Stay safe. Thanks for listening. And of course, if you're in public safety, thanks for what you do every day. We'll see you next time.
You've been listening to Tips Today in Public Safety, your go-to podcast for today's breaking stories and public safety news. Hosted by Fletch and available every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Catch past episodes, transcripts, and show notes with source links for each article on 911tips.com. That's 911tips.com. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to join us each week for the latest on NG911. I am Spider Harrison, the official 911 voiceover dude. Catch me on Sirius XM on various channels, including 90s on 9, the 10 spot, and on the Weekend Countdown on Hits 1. Or don't regret it for the rest of your life. Either way, I'm good. Tips is brought to you by 911 Inform, the leading next-generation 911 solution for enterprise compliance with federal 911 regulations. Visit them on the web at 911inform.com. 911 Inform, making every second count when it matters the most.